Here's a fresh, cinematic epic explanation, style rewrite of your script, cleaner, more emotional, and structured with a powerful, today's update, section. The countdown isn't just ticking anymore. It's closing in. Because The Chosen Season 6 is not just another chapter, it's the moment the entire story becomes unavoidable. The part many have anticipated, and quietly feared. You're watching Epic Explanation. From everything revealed so far, Season 6 begins exactly where Season 5 left us, on the edge of betrayal. And Episode 1 wastes no time. There's no slow build. No comfort. Just tension tightening with every second. It starts in Gethsemane. A silent night. A breaking spirit. And a prayer that defines everything that follows. Not my will, but yours be done. And then, it happens. The arrest. From that moment forward, the season doesn't breathe. Jesus is taken, questioned, moved like a man already condemned. Brought before Annas, who may not hold official power anymore, but still controls everything behind the curtain. And here, we hear one of the most powerful lines. I have spoken openly, why question me in secret? The response? Violence. A strike to the face. And the beginning of suffering. But what makes Season 6 different isn't just what happens. It's how it feels. Jesus doesn't fight back. He doesn't defend himself. He stands in silence, not out of weakness, but because he already knows the outcome cannot be changed. And that silence becomes heavier than any dialogue. Then comes Caiaphas. The Sanhedrin. False witnesses. Chaos trying to justify a decision that's already been made. And finally, the question. Are you the Messiah? The answer seals everything. You have said so, and you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power. That moment doesn't just end the trial. It locks the fate. From there, the system takes over. Because the council cannot execute him, they hand him to Rome. Enter Pontius Pilate. A man caught between truth and pressure. He sees innocence. He feels it. But power doesn't reward truth, it rewards survival. His question echoes through history. Are you the king of the Jews? And again, calm, simple, devastating. You say that I am. Pilate hesitates. So he delays. Sending Jesus to Herod Antipas, who treats the moment like entertainment. He wants a miracle. A performance. Proof. But Jesus gives him nothing. Only silence. So Herod mocks him. Dresses him like a joke. Sends him back. And with that, the last chance disappears. Pilate makes one final attempt, offering the crowd a choice. Jesus, or Barabbas. And the crowd chooses. Not truth. Not innocence. But anger. Pilate washes his hands. Not of guilt, but of responsibility. And in that moment, the path becomes irreversible. Scourging. Mockery. A crown of thorns. And the cross waiting in the distance. This is where the first half of Season 6 lives. Not in action, but in inevitability. Now here's today's biggest update. Recent confirmations indicate that the first part of Season 6 is expected to arrive in fall 2026, with multiple episodes releasing together. But the crucifixion itself will not be confined to streaming. It's being reserved. Expanded into a full theatrical release in spring 2027, turning one of the most important moments in history into a shared, global experience on the big screen. And that decision changes everything. Because this isn't just storytelling anymore. It's immersion. Behind the scenes, the wait was just as real. Jonathan Rumi has openly described Season 6 as one of the most difficult periods of his life, physically, emotionally, spiritually. He didn't just act these moments. He carried them. Elizabeth Tabish has shared similar experiences, scenes that broke through performance and became something deeply personal. This wasn't just filmed. It was felt. And even with all this darkness, the story doesn't end here. Because Season 7 is already being prepared, focusing on the resurrection. A reminder that what feels like the end is actually the turning point. So yes, Season 6 will be painful. It will be heavy. It will test you. But it will also remind you why this story has endured for thousands of years. The cross is not the conclusion. It is the moment everything changes. This is Epic Explanation. Now tell me, are you ready to experience this season, or are you bracing yourself for it?